Richard, like so many in the room, you've been involved with environmental technologies for a while. This must be music to your ears.
Yeah, it really is. But also, I'd point out that one of the things that the UK is definitely world-class at, not just at doing, but also commercialising, is its creative skills. And I think that's one of the reasons why we're making a mark globally, is that we've combined these engineering and science skills with our design skills, and that's what's making our products so unique around the world, is that we are really the only people that have blended the design bit that make it attractive and make it easy to use and simple and inspiring for people with the core concepts that we need the engineering skills to develop.
You didn't think you'd get an entrepreneur on a panel without plugging their business, did you? But I really meant what I said. I think that these guys have been at it for a while and the moment is about to come. Paul, Stephen, the second Stephen's question about universities obviously being a home for so much innovation. Are they accessible enough for small businesses? Have we got the right blend?
I think that we've done a really tremendous job over the last 10 years, we, the science community, in really improving the environment around the pull through, the transition from the laboratory into the commercial world. Technology transfer, much better now than it was when I was doing it at Oxford in the early 1990s. That's great, but we've got to recognise that in these tough times, we have to ask ourselves, is it good enough? Do we need to change it? And one interesting suggestion that we're looking at is that in these times of economic turbulence, universities are kind of an oasis of calm, which provide an environment whereby good new business ideas can be gestated a little bit longer, and we're actively looking at that. The other thing which, the point that Kathy made, it came out of this morning. I mean, we had the celebs, we had people like Heston Blumenthal, the chef, James Caan, Dragon's Den guy, Ben Miller, the comedian. One of the messages that came out, these are people who care about science. Their advice really is we need to make heroes out of our scientists and our science entrepreneurs, because what we need to do is set out those role models for young people and to see the pathway by which those people, like you, are building the Britain of the future. And we need to be a bit more creative, use some of the approaches that other fields have used, like the creative industries, if you like, to give a platform to do that. I mean, why, for example, can't we have a sort of a science-oriented Dragon's Den, whereby people come and pitch their new science business type ideas in that sort of environment and sort of get there an opportunity for the general public who love that type of programme to see people just grilling those teams on the scientific principles behind their project as well as their business viability. So we're going to do this stuff, It's the countries that really get busy now to make sure that their growth areas of the future properly prosper, despite the difficult economic times, are the ones that are going to be leading 5 years from now when we've come out of this recession.
I think it's a fantastic note to end on, not least of which the time has slightly beaten us, but it's exactly the right pitch to end on, Kathy Sykes' challenge, which is how do you celebrate the ingenuity? And as I say, listening to the broadcast all day and the sense of palpable excitement, it really is Paul Drayson and John Denham's commitment, I sense, to make heroes out of our scientists and innovative entrepreneurs, as you put it, Paul, and John, as you've been reinforcing throughout this panel, to underpin it with really systematic and thoughtful policy. And I think that double, that 1-2 of thoughtful policy and a really strong external commitment to make it happen, I think will be just the beginnings of the transformation of what we need here. A real response to your challenge, Kathy. I need to say a couple of things by way of conclusion and thanks. The first to all of those who have sat behind this, and I can't resist looking at one or two people who sat behind this in the knowledge that 45 minutes ago they were told that the Prime Minister is not coming, and then their face when he walked through the door. So congratulations to one of the key elements of innovative entrepreneurship, of all of those who possess it here, which is a sense of perseverance and persistence. So thank you to you. Much more, I think you will agree significantly. Please don't leave without touring the Expo of some extraordinary companies doing pretty extraordinary things. Please talk to the exhibitioners who are here. Great ideas, and in the spirit of the collaboration that you spoke of in the back, a great set of networks to build. My final vote of thanks, of course, is to the panel. I have to start by saying that I have participated in a series of panels before, but never one where when I made my opening set of comments, I could hear in my right ear a whisper which said, could you tell that guy without the jacket to shut up because the Prime Minister's waiting to get on? Which was almost exactly verbatim what I heard. So, in the spirit of that, I want to thank on your behalf all of the panel for a fantastic 45 minutes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.